When I took my first picture, five years ago. I've been taking pictures long before I had a camera. I always wanted to sit back and watch things. There are times where if I used a hidden camera, I would have had things that I don't have. But I never used it. I hate sneaky photographers. There's no respect. And sometimes it's hard to get started because I'm always aware of invading privacy. If there's someone who doesn't want me to take their picture, I don't. When should you shoot and when shouldn't you? I've got pictures of cops beating people. Now, they didn't want their picture taken. Yeah, that's a different thing. I hate cheap pictures. I hate pictures that make people look like they're not worth much just to prove a photographer's point. I hate when they take a picture of someone picking their nose or yawning. It's so cheap. A lot of it's a big ego trip. You use people as props instead of as people. To have people go save the guy, oh, isn't he great? That's easy. Ouija took a picture of that woman and daughter crying. The sister had just been burned in a fire. It's one of the most touching pictures in the world. Yet I know I could have never taken that picture, especially shooting off the flash in their face at that time. And yet, I'm glad he took that picture. The guy in Malay, I couldn't have done it. When I think of that guy taking those pictures, he was part of the army too. He took a picture of those two children being gunned down. He took a picture of them right before they were massacred instead of running up to those kids. He just stood there and took a picture. How could he? I don't think he had any more problems at all, just from when he sent those pictures. How is it possible to shoot two children being shot down without doing something? There was a time when I was at this stock car race with a bunch of motorcycle guys. They were drinking and they were doing that whole phony, masculine, tough guy shit. And there were these two kids that came by in a Corvair. They grabbed these kids and stomped that car and they beat them up so bad. People were standing around looking. I was there with my camera. I'd been shooting these motorcycle guys up till then. It was cool. But when they started to beat up those guys, I found myself running to the biggest guy who was doing all the punching. I grabbed his arm. One of the kids that was being beaten up had a little camera. It was smashed to the ground. I grabbed his arm, and I was howling at him saying, stop it, stop it. And that's what I was doing. I was up all night mad at myself that I didn't take that picture. Because that's where it's at. A picture of people being beaten up by other people. I was so mad. Why can't I just took the picture and then grab the guy's arm? Because that's why I take pictures. The show, look at this. But I didn't. I would like to if it happened again. I don't know what I'll do. I hope I can take it.